You know why? It's because
Look at the wardrobe.
You know why it locked us?
Why?
Because they're probably the way they run the script for the dialogue is that it has triggers to set up the script. So if we were to leave Cortex early and go here, we would get this dialogue, and it wouldn't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
I'm guessing that's how it. I'm guessing it doesn't use time
Maybe.
to check its states. It's using because it's Tuesday 12 p.m. Did you notice that, Garrett? That. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, it's hourly NC. It's not focused.
Garrett,
NC.
have you noticed this?
Yeah.
You know we ended the day right at 10 p.m., right?
No, we ended the game. We ended the day at 12.
No, Garrett, it's meant to be nighttime. Why is it nighttime then, Garrett? It's 12 p.m.
Oh wait.
12 p.m.
Oh. Maybe it just didn't loop to AM.
No, it was at 2. It went down and then it somehow.
Oh, now it's February. Okay. It just didn't change it on the night that it actually when it went over.
I'm gonna go to work.
Nope.
Who knows?
Huh?
Who knows?
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
We just jumped up to 94.5%.
Because things
What happened? What did that?
We've completed majority of the things already. There's heads to Cortex, memory lane, team building. We also just gave everyone bonuses. That might have just taken effect.
I thought that already took effect when we jumped up to like 78.
I don't know. Something took effect. Wait. Maybe this broke. Maybe this fixed. Oh.
Nope.
That might be story locked, is why it's doing that. Answers and
part 3.
Answers and
altercations.
We're in part 3 and we're at 94% functionality.
How many parts are in this?
I'm guessing there's like 5.
Oh god.
Morning, Teddy.
Yo, what's going on? Anything new to report?
Well, we're almost at full functionality again after about 2 weeks.
Huh. Recovery's gotten quicker than expected.
It's the world that can be blamed for that one. Still have nightmares.
Fucking with the time continuum. Always a good fucking thing.
Seems news of Jack's lies have been spreading. The revelation has cast an ominous shadow around the place.
I've noticed. Let's not jump to any conclusions, though. We haven't heard Jack's side of the story yet.
True. But something big went down between... Oh, wait, that also could be the moral thing, because we just put on this moral boost.
Oh, God, does morale boost do that?
Yeah, it might.
Holy fuck.
Something involving Super Average Joe, I'd wager, and we need to get to the bottom of it. What if Jack had something to do with the accident? What if this all related to the comic, to a Super Average Joe and Kavinsky and Clay Comics? I think this is all related. I'm going to find out how.
You do that, bro. Fight the good fight. Let's get him up, though, shall we?
Windows 10 is loading. Oh.
Oh.
Creepy. His hand's still bleeding? What happened?
Oh, morning, dude. Sorry if I woke you.
Why is your hand still bleeding?
Memory's falling back into place.
You need stitches if it's still bleeding.
What the fuck did you do?
What's up? Left brain or right brain?
Should probably talk about the fight instead of just fucking calling.
Well, they're
me a
both
liar.
about the fight. It's just which dialogue twist do you want?
I like being nicer about it.
What are you talking about?
See what I mean? Whenever it's left or right brain, we
Yeah,
don't
I
get
know.
an option. We don't get to do the both of them.
Okay, look. It's nothing sinister. I just didn't want to dredge up a painful conversation after you just come out of a fucking coma. I wanted to put all that to one side to make up or whatever. After you got your job in the city, we drifted. You had new priorities apparently, and we began to talk less and less. I still worked hard, pushing Super Average Joe forward, pursuing our dream. You just gave up. Your new life swallowed any ambition you once had. Getting pissed with those cool new friends of yours was your new passion. You no longer cared about our plans to start a studio. You no longer cared about Kavinsky and Clay Comics.
I love how they even spelled his last name in that.
Yep, that's why I laughed too.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you did. You gave up.
Whose side are you on, Teddy?
You might tell yourself that, but you thought it was beneath you. You're embarrassed by your own passions. You could have found the time to work with Jack outside of work, if you'd wanted. Kavinsky and Clay could be a bloody massive already.
And where would have found the time for that? All of the hours we're putting into the office, there's no way that would have worked.
Enough time for drinking alone every other night and falling asleep on the sofa crying, though.
Come on, Teddy, work with me here. We need to find out what Jack's making such an effort to hide.
Fine.
Then about a year ago, I drove up to the city and confronted you about it. Asked you what was going on, questioned your priorities. You told me Kavinsky and Clay Comics was a pipe dream. Told me to get a real job, to grow up.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
I was hurt.
Teddy couldn't say anything.
My art might not be as good as yours, but I decided to give it a shot myself. What did you care? It wasn't easy, but after 3 or 4 months, I had come up with the first main story. I tried to get in touch with you, but you had stopped picking up my calls, so I thought, fuck it, and I took it to Orion Comics myself to see if they were interested in publishing, and they were, man. They offered me a 6-volume series in exchange for a stake in the IP.
Oh. He sold Super Average Joe? He actually did it? He finished the first volume and sold it? Our idea? It's all starting to make sense.
Which brings us to 5 weeks ago, the day of the accident.
Oh, he owns half of the...
Ignoring whatever else, you are still my best friend, and I had to share the news with you. You're supposed to be happy. You flipped. You accused me of stealing the idea. You told me that I had no right to use Super Average Joe, that I needed your permission.
Damn right you need permission. Super Average Joe is a product of Cortex. He was born out of the R&D department.
I don't disagree, Ted, but you do see the hypocrisy here, right? You pushed the comics to the sideline and ignored it for years, and now you suddenly care. You dropped the idea as soon as something better came along. You don't give a shit about Super Average Joe. You simply don't care.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. I'm the only one who's been pushing it. But apparently, my wants and suggestions fall on deaf ears. Because it's all about you, isn't it, Ted? Has been for years.
I told you you had no right, especially considering it was a pipe dream. How could you be angry at me for pursuing something that you'd abandoned? So yeah, we exchanged some rude words, and then when I called your life a meaningless husk, you threw a punch. I had no intention of fighting you, so I took the hit and I left, and that is what happened.
Why is your hand bleeding so much, dude? So that's what really happened? That's why Theo hit Jack? Oh, we got a lot of things.
I guess I dropped it after you hit me. You must have taken it with you.
Now I have two. If it wasn't for the inhaler, Jack would have likely maintained his lie. We'd none the wiser about this fight.
You think they had 2 for this production? It's been the same inhaler.
Kind of fucked up he hold back such vital information about the night. Leo crashed a car and slipped into a 5-week coma.
It's nothing.
It's not nothing.
Why are you getting cut? Why you were getting a sweatshop? Why is the cuts getting deep? Are you cutting himself? Why would you cut yourself there if you're self-harming?
I don't
think that's how
know.
self-harm works, but I don't know.
What? No, do you think I cut your brakes or something? Screw you.
You really think you could have done something? You could have had something to do with it? I don't know, Teddy. There's something going on here, though, and I wouldn't
Wrong
put
one.
anything past him right
Wrong one,
now.
that's Ted. They just have the dialogues really messed up.
Yeah, they just have the dialogue
I-
fucked up.
I don't know.
understand the production
I
value of
didn't
this
see
game.
you again until you woke up here.
As always.
Yep.
That's you again.
Still a massive gap in our memory of that night. That night could have come from focus in the bed. We've still got a full picture. Why are you still hiding, Jack?
I'm sorry, Theo. I didn't want to lay
Cool.
all of this on you after you just woken up.
This game hurts. I hurt to play
Going
this
through it
game.
once was enough.
It physically hurts me. That's you.
I don't know, man. Sounds like you had Theo's best interest at heart.
Why are you so quick to defend this guy, Teddy? He stole our ideas. Why aren't you up in arms about this? You're always up in arms about fucking something.
I guess I just understand why he did it. Anyways, looking for a reaction.
Right, left, brain, Garrett. It was the same result, but I wish there was like a rewind button so I can see just how similar these dialogue options will lead us.
Yeah.
Illusion of choice.
Okay.
I see no point in his side.
Remember, comic wasn't yours to hold prisoner, Theo. You can't push all your reservations and insecurities on to me.
Now he left the inhaler.
It shows he'll be back, you know? Well, that went well.
It did, in a way. Our picture of that day is becoming clearer.
I still feel like we're missing a piece of the puzzle, though. Where did Dio go after the fight? Was it really the end of it?
Guess so.
Well, let's get back to it. The police officer will be visiting soon. I'm sure he'll be able to answer the remaining questions we have.
Oh. It's time to start the shift.
There's no point in being on Ted's side.
Okay, hang on.
Huh?
Go back to the main page. No, like the page that showed all that information. Okay. Staff gives us 43.5. I guess you're right, it was morale.
Yep.
Wow.
We gave them all bonuses and we just boosted their morale. At this point, let's work on that. This one we're getting double our hourly because of that bow tie.
Yep. So we need 6,000 hourly.
Yep.
Oh God.
Is that hourly just got?
This game.
Yeah. Anyways, back to what we were talking about earlier. I mean, there's no point in being on Ted's side, honestly. There's no point in being on Ted's side. He has no argument.
No, there really isn't.
Let's do meditate.
Oh shit, meditate.
Sorry, I have to wait for the bar.
Yeah, this is a.
Yeah, let's just say better. Hey, guys. Oh, wait, what? What are those dots? Oh, what? What do those dots do?
I don't know. You got some NC. Oh no, that was hourly, wasn't it?
What do those dots do?
I think we can do something with them?
I mean, clicking on them, they go blue.
I don't know.
I don't know what that does. Thank
They
you,
don't teach you
game.
anything.
Maybe because we're so far ahead that doesn't. This way doesn't have that yet. Well, we're already at the point where I'm just gonna boost brain power at this point.
Yeah.
I should have pressed spacebar. Random placement too. I don't get random placement. That doesn't really.
Yeah, the random placement's really weird.
It doesn't really add too much difficulty. It just means do I get maximum clicks or not. I'm not even sure how many clicks you could possibly get. Well, you can. There has to be a limit.
Yeah, probably a limit.
There is a hard limit because the time limit doesn't change. I think it's weird.
Like, I don't think you would have been able to get 22 on that one. Unless you knew it was going to start.
There,
Like
yeah.
a click right away.
It's weird. Alright, okay. Hard limit. It's a hard limit, Garrett.
A hard limit,
Yeah.
even though... Okay.
I can't physically upgrade that anymore.
Cool. Well,
I think because, like, I get that we cheated, and I'm not going off of that.
Yeah,
I'm going off
yeah.
of just these games. Like, this takes up
Oh, yeah,
such
no,
a
these games are
huge
awful.
chunk of the game, and you don't do anything.
you just hit the spacebar when the brain overlaps, and that's the core gameplay because it's the only minigame that actually does good.
Because even if we weren't doing, like, if we weren't cheating, I would still be playing this minigame only. This minigame is the only thing that gives you actual money. Like, imagine trying to do these minigames.
Like, maybe meditation, but like...
Meditation does. I don't even know what meditation does. That
well,
was
yeah,
our
if
hourly
we could
going
figure
of.
out meditation.
Like, the fitness game is fun, but that fitness game, you have to basically have
Yeah,
zero.
the fitness game's only fun because we have zero fucking stress.
I don't know, man. I think this could have just been a visual novel.
Yeah. No, I agree with
Or
you.
a short film. I fucking see.
Yeah, but they programmed, like, gameplay elements that aren't very fun.
This could have just been an animated short film. Or just a short film in general. It's like a short film idea. It's an interesting idea. I'm more interested
Yeah,
in
no,
like
like-
the super average Joe thing than anything. Hey, look, Garrett. They don't have AM programmed.
Yeah, that's just it. They just don't have AM programs.
They don't have 12 AM programmed.
Yeah, because they just call it 12 p.m. despite the fact that it's noon.
Let's